oh, I don't have the money, or I don't have the education, or I don't have the intelligence, I don't have the network, or anything else like that.
74% hate their job in America. Now, this is not much different when you come to Europe. The majority of people don't like what they're doing because they're really not doing it because they didn't have a goal and they followed this goal. They just aimlessly drift around, and then all of a sudden there's a job opening, so they get that job because you have to work. But then when you work, it's a chore. It's work. It's not fun.
The challenge is we were taught a lie. We were taught a lie that somehow our intelligence, our potential, our learning, our memory somehow is fixed, our creativity is fixed, our thinking is fixed like our shoe size. And what we've discovered, as you know, more about brain science, in the past 2 decades, we've discovered more than the previous 2,000 years. And what we know is that we're grossly underestimating its capacity, our own capacity to be able to grow, to be able to contribute, to improve our intelligence and our influence and our impact. And I want to kind of pull the veil behind and just say, hey, this is about transcending. This is about ending the trance that we're not good enough, that we're not smart enough, that we're not this genius, and telling the truth. And the truth is, we're faster and we're smarter than we think. And not just to be able to memorize things, but be able to really solve significant challenges. And maybe that these challenges that we're going through are the lessons that we need to learn the most. And then some people who learn those lessons feel compelled to be able to share that voice with other people. So it's not just one candle, we just can set things ablaze.
The first rule of success is to have a vision. You see, if you don't have a vision of where you go, and if you don't have a goal where you go, you drift around and you never end up anywhere. It's like you can have the best ship in the world, you can have the best airplane in the world. If the pilot or the captain doesn't know where to go, it would just drift around. It would not end up anywhere, or most likely in the wrong place.
It's not about resources, right? Because we know a lot of people who didn't have any resources that were able to impact the world. It's about our internal resources. And what I'm saying is optimizing our environment, optimizing our behaviors, our capabilities, our beliefs and our values, and our identity, right? At the highest level, our identity, because you can't just change your belief or your values or your behavior even if you don't believe you're that kind of person. So we're not waiting for Superman or Batman or Wonder Woman. It's like, you are Wonder Woman, you are Batman, you are Superman. It's just we have to commit ourselves to be able to unleashing that.
Imagine the majority of people don't know where they're going. I knew where I was going, that I'm going to become this bodybuilding champion. So if you think about, only a quarter of the people really enjoy what they're doing in life. That is unbelievable if you think about it. So I felt so blessed that I knew what I was doing. It's like a medical student that studies and knows he wants to become a doctor. You know where to go. I was so relieved, because when you have a goal, when you have a vision, everything becomes easy.
When a mother eagle is going to have a baby eaglet, she lays an egg. For 35 days, she has to sit on the egg to keep it warm. She never feels the baby eaglet kick. The egg never grows any larger. There's no sign that what's on the inside of the egg is alive. The mother eagle could think, if it was alive, at least it would move a little bit. At least I would hear something. But day after day, the mother eagle sits, unmoved by what she doesn't feel, unmoved by what's not changing. On the 35th day, after no signs of life, suddenly the little eaglet starts pecking out of the shell. Before long, it hatches healthy and whole. But think about the faith it takes for that mother eagle to sit on an egg that seems dead. Unlike a person, when a lady is going to have a baby, we have all these signs. Their stomach gets bigger, their feet may swell, their back may hurt. Over time, it's obvious. You can see the baby is developing. But most of the time, it won't be like a person, it will be like an eagle. You're going to have to believe something is happening when you can't see any sign of it. You're going to have to sit on that promise, believing, expecting, praying, thanking, when you're not getting any kicks. when you're not seeing any growth, when the egg is not moving, you don't hear any sounds, deep down you have to know something is happening that you can't see. After a couple of weeks, the mother eagle could think, I'm wasting my time. By now something should be happening. I don't see any sign that what's in this egg is alive. But there's something in her DNA. I don't have to see a sign. I don't have to feel a kick. I know my baby is alive. I know my due season is coming. I know on the 35th day, this baby eaglet is going to hatch. Keep talking like it's on the way. Keep expecting things to change in your favor. Some things have to develop in the dark, in secret. You have to believe when there's no sign on the outside that what's on the inside is still alive. The odds may be against you today. Your dream seems impossible. The medical report's not improving. You've struggled with the addiction for years. Looks like the promise is dead. You're tempted to walk away from the nest, forget about the egg, hasn't seen any signs of life. It is still alive. Don't let the circumstances fool you. Just because you don't see anything happening on the outside doesn't mean something is not happening on the inside.